In Leroy and with HLN. Jim, what's the latest?
Dr. Drew, every day that our HLN team here digs, the more we find troubling information about what's happening in this school and at this town. It's made it really hard, though, for us to find out what really it all means, and it's really hard for the people in the community to get the answers that they feel they need. Take a look.
In this tight-knit community of about 8,000 in upstate New York, parents of children struck by a mystery ailment are looking to the school for answers.
They say that they're out there for our girls, and looking out for our girls, and are sympathetic, with what they're going through. But what is it? Actions speak louder than words, and I really don't see a lot of action.
Lana Clark says her daughter Lauren has been suffering since October. Lauren is one of 15 students with similar tic-like symptoms. Doctors have diagnosed most of them with conversion disorder, a stress-based condition, but many in the community fear there may be an environmental cause.
The teachers have been wonderful. They've been great, and the school nurse, has been great. I haven't been in contact with anybody else, like the principal or...
The principal, the school superintendent, they didn't get in touch with you?
No.
So we decided to try to get in touch with school officials ourselves, but the school district has hired an attorney who turned down our request to interview School Superintendent Kim Cox. Reporters are also barred from entering school property, but the school says environmental testing shows the school is safe.
They're frightened of lawsuits. Who wouldn't be frightened of lawsuits? And they're protecting themselves, too, and they're protecting their image.
Judy Brayman is president of the Empire State Consumer Project, a nonprofit environmental advocacy group.
Judy, the testing that you've seen so far, does that meet your level of satisfaction for testing in a school?
Absolutely not. It doesn't even skim the surface.
And there's this. The Leroy School District has its own natural gas wells that supply the schools with fuel for heating and other purposes. The wells use a controversial technique called fracking that shoots a chemical mixture into the earth to force out the gas.
Never heard of it. We were absolutely shocked when we found out about it last week. So it raises new questions.
Questions about whether gas from the wells might be contaminating the water, soil, or air. Brayman says she won't be satisfied that the school is safe until she sees more thorough testing.
Children are entitled to be educated in a healthy and safe environment, and that's all we want.
So, Dr. Drew, it's not just parents here that have questions. We've spoken to people all throughout the community. They all have so many questions about the other site, the Superfund site that we've been discussing, and now these new concerns about these fracking wells there on school property. Dr. Drew?
Well, Jim, thank you so much.